Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan, man. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs, bro. I was about to say 5K subs for a second. That's crazy, ain't it? Man, we are moving this train. This train is going, dog. The stuff is moving fast, bro. That made me reflect. I got into an unintentional deep moment of reflection. I said, I guess I'm gonna talk about ChudTheBuilder and Lane Kiffin real quick. Okay, I never wanted to talk about ChudTheBuilder in a full video sense, but since now he's been, arrested in this news, let's talk about ChudTheBuilder in the full video sense. Here's from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee. They posted this on Facebook 4 hours ago at the time I'm recording this. They said, suspect in incident outside of the Montgomery County Courthouse was arrested. For immediate release, a suspect in the incident outside the Montgomery County Courthouse has been arrested. Earlier today, law enforcement officers responded to fired incident outside of the Montgomery County Courthouse in Clarksville. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office immediately launched an investigation into the incident. As a result of the investigation, Dalton Etherly, 28, was detained by criminal investigators and charged with criminal attempt. With criminal attempt on aliving, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony. Oh, he had a felony. Oh, AA and reckless endangerment with a He's cooked, bro. Etherly is booked into the Montgomery County Jail where he's being held pending arraignment, at which time the bond will be set. Sheriff Fusions stated, "It's unfortunate that incidents like this are happening in our community. This kind of violence won't be tolerated, and our office will work to make sure those responsible are held accountable to the fullest extent of the law." Dang. And he like, I seen someone say he was facing like 25 years, bro. 25, because these charges is serious charges. Dang. Hold on, okay, all right. Bro, that's crazy, dog. And this one, all right, here's the alleged video. Oh, the dude tackled him? Okay, what? What happened? I can't even see what's going on. What happened? I can't even see what's going on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No sound, not sure it uploads it with no sound. You can't see what's going on. I saw someone else post it, but I was like, it might be too, like, you know what I'm saying? But let me see if I can find it. All right, I'm gonna look it up right now. But in the meantime, let me say this, bro. It's crazy. I always thought bro was on a mission to end himself, like to self-delete, because like once he started getting more and more viral, I was like, oh yeah, there's no way he's going to survive this. And it was just like him trying to like appear to double down or whatever. And then he put up the GoFundMe, like he couldn't see his kid or he needed to provide for his kid, and he lost his job because he was going around willingly doing this. Like no one asked him to do it, and he just started doing it and bothering innocent people trying to live their lives. Like this guy, bro, goodness gracious, man, it's a lot with him. And anyways, but before I just ramble too much, here's the video. Ooh.
Holy shit. They're out here. Somebody got shot. Yeah.
So he was fighting him after he...
Yeah.
In between.
They got him.
Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Is someone down? I just see the one guy.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Mav.
But this is outside the courthouse, though, bro. The other individual struck first, prompting a response in self-defense. Like, come on, like everybody said, bro. Everybody said, like, the way he was talking and like kind of trying to intimidate people the entire time. It was like his goal was to, and there's a tweet that was hidden. I'm not sure if it's an actual tweet from Chud, but they said like the tweet was like the series finale is when I like delete one of these chimps. Like that's what he said. That's what he tweeted. But it's a screenshot. I haven't seen the tweet myself. But I'm saying all this to say, bro, like his goal the entire time was to take a black person off the earth. What message? And he's saying he's doing it for God and God's country and the God I serve, and I'm Jesus, you know, fearing God, man. What Jesus is that, bro? Your whole goal was based in to end a black person's life.
No, I'm right there. Maverick, it's okay. Maverick.
Did y'all see him? I looked at him.
Done upset the dog at the courthouse.
It's
Man.
okay. Maverick, stop.
Done upset these innocent bystanders.
Maverick.
Buddy came up to you
It's okay. I know.
trying to throw hands.
I know.
And you coming back with you know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, just because you was waiting for it, just so you can make an example out of somebody. Now the legal system, ironically, the legal system and the court's about to make an example out of you. Ain't that something?
Oh, he's dead.
Girl,
He's dead.
man. Oh, y'all in for a good one. Dan was Dan.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Someone called him.
Yeah, so that was the other one. So they said this was the victim. They say he is a veteran with PTSD, and that's what happened with him. And this is Chud right here. And he's got his mic on, so he was on stream. And to do this on stream IRL, like constantly day after day, and get him more viral and get him more of those, you know what I'm saying, those messages he was getting online. Like I said, I think he had a personal mission to self-delete. Like he was on a deletion. He was on a mission to self-delete. You know what I'm saying? He said, Zero said, "What's up, bro?" He said, "I can see you through the chat." Dan is on the desktop. He's on the desktop laptop version of the stream. Zero on the phone version. So that's what's going on right there. But yeah. I think that's super wild, bro. Like, this whole thing was just mind-boggling. And I think more and more eyes were looking at Chud while he was becoming more and more viral because they wanted to see, like, how it was going to end. We knew how it was going to end, or, like, it was going to end, but we didn't know, like, how it was going to end. Like, was it going to end? I think majority of people thought that he was going to get deleted. And he ends up going to jail. I think, ironically, going to jail is the safest thing for him because he's cooked in society, dog. He is cooked. Can't go around just saying things to people and people saying that you can. I had this slated to go up later, but I'm gonna put this up now. This is my first time reacting to this. This is academics talking to Sneeko about this. You guys know I put up a whole like 30-minute video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it on me talking about Sneeko, cause and effect. And I'm talking about controversial, quote unquote, red pill, right wing, extremist type content creators, and how Sneeko, he got punched in the face, right? And then he was like, the only people to show, you know what I'm saying, any type of thing. I'm like, bro, like, yeah, it's terrible you got punched in the face and people shouldn't punch you in the face for disagreeing with you. At the same time, it's like you say your mama to the wrong person, you're bound to get punched in the face. So anyways, this is my first time watching this little Sneeko and academics back and forth.
To this individual word.
Okay, if you say word has no meaning, say fuck Allah right now.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm asking you to say, because it should have no meaning, right? There's a fucking meaning to it, right?
Okay.
Clearly. But you wouldn't say that, right?
Because actually, do you not see the point that you're making? How are you equating God?
Words have meaning, brother.
How are you equating God, disrespecting God, the Almighty, something that we have faith in, to something that only has meaning if we attribute meaning to it? God has meaning without us. This hard R word, listen, this word only has the meaning that you give to it. Allah exists without us.
What you just told me, you can't disrespect God. Okay, get it, and I agree. But you can disrespect an entire group of people, and your solution to that is that entire group of people should just not be offended.
That word only has to this individual word.
Okay, if you say word,
I ain't never seen academics cook like this in my life. The thing about it that's weird though is that I seen the thing of Waka Flocka speaking for like 4 minutes to one of the Paul brothers. It was like Jake Paul, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, don't use blackface." And it was just weird because like Waka Flocka was like one of the bigger like Trump's my daddy. You know, he wanted Trump's my baby daddy. Trump, will you be my baby daddy? Yup. So it was like weird. Act is someone who like affiliates a lot with these like extremist right-wing type dudes and stuff like that. So for him to like, it feels like all of a sudden kind of develop a conscience and be like, hey, what you guys are doing and saying is wrong. Academics cooked them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Academics cooked them. These dudes create brain rot. Yeah. Dudes be doing too much on social media for sure, bro. For sure. Dudes be doing too much on social media, dog. But yeah, man. Like that's just what it is, bro. Like it's a cause and effect. It's just time easy as done as day, right? Like or a story as old as time. Like you say something to somebody, they are bound to react a certain way. Like Sneeko shouldn't have got punched in the face in public by a random stream sniper. But Sneeko has said and has affiliated himself with a lot of problematic things over the past few years. So when you get punched in the face randomly, don't act surprised. This joker right here took it to a whole nother level of disrespect. He's disrespect women. He's disrespect men. He's disrespected elderly. He's disrespected veterans. He's disrespected white people. He's disrespected black people. I shouldn't even gotten to 6 to say black people. I should have said black people number 1, but you guys get the point. He had everybody and their mama knew what was coming for this dude, except for his delusional, prejudice fan base online. You know what I'm saying? That the people that made him famous because he's saying what they're too scared to say because they don't want to get, you know what I'm saying, deleted themselves. Because they know what's going to happen. They understand cause and effect. Chud understands cause and effect too, which is why I think this whole thing was a self-delete mission. It didn't work because now you got to live, boy, for the next 25 years. How about that? Behind bars. We'll see what the sentencing is, and we'll see if he's found guilty, but it ain't looking too good, brother. Hold on. Let me pull up the reports about the 25 years before we move. Okay, we back. How to get that? Seems like he was an equal opportunist. No, but you can't use the hard R. Like that. What he was doing when he was, saying that to women and white people, it was like he was saying, "Oh yeah, black people are getting mad at me because I'm using a hard R," and the white people are like, "Yeah, dude, that's not cool." And he says, "Whatever," and he calls the white person a hard R. That's what's going on. He's saying, I'm trying to protect free speech. Like that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. But so many chapters and evolutions have come out like since he's gone viral, bro. It's like actually kind of crazy, dog. See, like here's a clip.
How y'all doing? Yeah. Y'all chimping out. Y'all believe in freedom of speech? What's going on, man? Freedom of speech. Y'all know me. Hell yeah. White people can say nigger, right? Whoa. What?
See, exactly. So that like he does that the whole time, and he like pretty much antagonizes people and like, what, you guys didn't know, huh? So this is the dude. They said the alleged victim. He's 31 years old. Shout out to Pearl Community College. I didn't know they were following me, bro. I might follow them back. Let's go, Pearl River, man. I didn't know they were following me. That's love. Shout out Pearl River Community College, bro. Shout out to the SIP. I tricked that moron off the street who's chimping out now. My finest work yet. Act talking that talk. See, but look.
No, I want to know what y'all are talking.
So I mean that's his whole content and stuff like that. Kick Champ says he's facing up 39 years. Here's he's facing over 25 years. I want to see, but I want to see like from an actual thing. I don't even know why I went on Twitter for it. I'm gonna pull this up where I look for the thing. Chud the Builder. So he ended up hitting, for those of you who don't know like what happened, dude attacked him apparently. So he went to self-defense apparently. I think he hit the dude, but then in the process he grazed his own leg on some like Plaxico Burris type stuff, you know. Let me see. Is he really facing 25 years? I'm looking it up right now, gang. I'm looking it up right now. I don't know why I say gang. Brain rot. Too much internet time for me. I'm saying gang, just like in periods where I wouldn't really use it. Let me see. How many years is he facing? I don't see anything that's showing how many years he's facing. We're about to move on. I spent too much time on this dude. I don't even like, but I'll pull this up from NBC News and we'll get out of here. Live streamer Chud the Builder was involved in a shooting outside of the Tennessee courthouse. Oh, by the way, Dan, I got some Ray clips that I've been stacking up just for when you come back on. So I'm glad you're back. Live streamer, this is from Marlene Langthang and Maya Rosenberg. Live streamer Chud the Builder was involved in a confrontation with outside of a Tennessee courthouse Wednesday, authorities said. The controversial 28-year-old streamer, whose real name is Dalton Etherly, who is known for using offensive racial language, was involved in a confrontation around 1:20 p.m. outside of the Montgomery County Courthouse in Clarksville. District Attorney General Robert J. Nash of the 19th Judicial District said in a statement, the confrontation with the quote-unquote unknown male escalated to gunfire, Nash said. Sustained wounds, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office said. Etherly was the person who opened fire, and he appeared to have hit himself in the arm. So they said in the arm. News website Clarksville Now reported, citing Nash. Law enforcement officers secured the scene, locked down the courthouse, and took one person into custody. 2 people were taken to the hospital and are both stable, the sheriff's office said. The incident is under investigation, and there's no threat to the public, according to the sheriff's office and Nash's office. Etherly was scheduled to appear to the courthouse at 9 a.m. on Wednesday as a defendant in a contract that... Oh, my gosh, bro. So you really think that was the time to try to do that? When you go into court for a case and a contract depth case, Etherly is a controversial online personality known for rage-bait content, repeatedly using racial slurs and challenging people to fight him. So he got his wish today, and it backfired on him. People on the left and right be so unhinged. I be having conversations about policies with some left-wingers, and all they can bring up is Trump. All right. Let's move on to the next thing, man. YouTube consultants. I put this at the beginning of the stream because I wanted to do it before people hopped on, but since I jumped on so late, y'all's already on my dogs. But a YouTube creator pay is based on views. That means even the most popular stars have to ensure their new content is watched by millions to keep the money pouring in. Those creators don't do this alone. Here's our feature on the business side of the YouTube consultancy. It's from CNBC. Meet the YouTuber Whispers, a booming class of advisors behind Mr. Beast and other million-dollar channels. Dang, them boy getting paid. When Wildfire TV personality Forrest Galante sat down for his monthly call with the YouTube consultant Patty Galloway, he received some bad news. No more turtles. Dang, what the heck? Oh, turtles must not have been performing as well. I got a lot of opinions on this stuff. I'll start with this. Shout out to Alex Sherman and Zach Belize for writing this. I have a lot of opinions on this. If this is going where I think it's going. bruh, if you doing, I do social, like I'm doing YouTube because it's something that's mine and it's something that I have fun doing. I'm not doing it to be boxed in. I understand having a niche and doing a specific thing can help grow your channel and your platform much more because people can. If I'm subscribing to Rashad Milligan, I'm gonna get WNBA. I know for a fact I'm gonna get WNBA. I'm gonna get press conferences, analysis, podcasts, interviews, WNBA if I go to Rashad Milligan. I understand that. Bro, I also like the NBA. I also like hip hop. I also like R&B. I also like soul music. I also like just looking at the news and keeping up with trending topics and everything like that. You can't box me in, bro. Because I feel like if you box yourself in, that's no better than, you know what I'm saying? Respect the job, salute the jobs, but that's no better than just having a job, bro. Like I think the beauty of social media is you can create your own world. And the beauty of entrepreneurship is doing whatever the heck you want to do. So with this No More Turtles thing, Forrest Galante, if you want to post some turtles, bruh, I mean, unless you want to keep up with this $1 million budget and stuff that you have every month, go ahead and do so. But I'm like, bro, like, go ahead, post your turtles, bro. If the turtles make you happy, post the turtles. Like, what are we doing? It said, it'd be having my brain hurt. All this tribalism. Screw Mr. Beast is crazy. Definitely do what you love, not what's popular. Thank you. I like you keep up to news, day with news, especially when it comes to music. I appreciate that, Dan. No More Turtles. Let's see. Galante has 2.5 million YouTube subscribers. He's been producing wildlife programming for more than a decade, including a docu-series on Animal Planet and the history of the History Channel, and a show on the History Channel. He owns his own production company, generally speaking. Galante's got a good feel for what his audience wants, but it was Galloway, something of a guru in the still begundering YouTube creator economy, who identified whenever Galante showed turtles in his videos, viewer engagement dropped. See, look, man, I be knowing where this stuff is gonna go, bro, because I hear it so often. You hear the same stuff, like just to pull the curtain back as creators and stuff. When you go to workshop and all this stuff, you be hearing the same stuff, a lot of the same stuff. It was consistent and significant. Maybe it's just turtles are more commonplace and they're kind of slow and they don't really do much. Galloway said in an interview, we noticed about 3 or 4 videos in a row when Forrest was showing turtles, the viewers were kind of disengaged and they were leaving. This is the kind of insight that many of the most popular YouTube creators, including Jimmy Donaldson, known to the world as Mr. Beast, and sports creator Jesse Riddell, known as Jester, have paid Galloway to provide. All right, so here we go. Let's go back to it, right? To Zero saying screw Mr. Beast. And some people saying Mr. Beast seems like he's kind of soulless and everything like that. I think, bro, when you start pandering to whatever gets views and whatever the audience wants, bro, I think you lost the plot. Because YouTube, before it was ever monetized and people made money off of it and stuff like that, YouTube was just for people to upload videos, bro. It was a video sharing platform. And people, like, the most viral videos and most iconic videos at the start of this website were Charlie Bet My and Chocolate Rain. Like, a lot of videos with bad quality. They were a few seconds long. They had a charm to them. They had an awkwardness to them. They were unique to the internet. Now it feels like the internet and real life have blended. You know what I'm saying? They blended together. And because of that, like, people got to be cool, this and that, and it ain't got to be that. Like, the internet can be awkward. The internet can be the memeified, because that is literally kind of the roots of the internet. Like Chuck Norris, the Rickroll, never gonna give you, like, that is the internet. And I feel like when you kind of veer off of that, get lost in the sauce to make the most money possible, to maximize your profit, I think you know what I'm saying? For lack of a better term, you're selling your soul, bro. I'm gonna just flat out saying, I think you're selling your soul. You're selling your soul. If you're going for the most possible money and you're straying away from the stuff that you genuinely like and care about for the sake of the algorithm or for the money and the monetization of your channel, you sold your soul. You lost the plot. You got lost in the sauce, brother. That is my opinion. As YouTube creatorship cracks opens millions or potentially billions of dollars for the most watched personalities, Galloway has made a name for himself in being one of the best growing class of YouTube consultants, a bona fide YouTube whisperer. I think he's an absolute genius, said Galante. A super smart guy, Riddell told CNBC. I don't want to say Patty changed my life completely, said Humphrey Yank, a former financial advisor whose YouTube channel has more than 2 million subscribers, but he's definitely helped a lot. YouTube's media dominance. YouTube will showcase many of his top creators on Wednesday in New York City's Lincoln Center for its annual upfront advertising presentation called Brandcast. Like YouTube's influence in modern media, the event has grown in size and prestige every year as YouTube's viewership share rises. YouTube makes up, 12.7% of all streaming in the U.S., according to Nielsen's most recent The Gauge report. Netflix is coming in second at 8.4%, followed by Disney at 5%. Feels like something I said a long time ago. All the kids are watching YouTube. They ain't watching TV no more. About 10,000 U.S. YouTube channels have more than 1 million subscribers, according to a YouTube spokesperson. For many of these creators, YouTube can be a lucrative full-time job. But to make a business out of a largely free platform, videos need to be consistent clicks, preferably in the millions. That's a lot of pressure. With YouTube's recommendation algorithm constantly evolving, many creators have been turning to strategists to maintain success on the platform. From 0 subscribers to 1 million, you don't need it. But from 1 million to 10 million or 1 million to 100 million, oh, wow, you definitely need a strategist. Okay, all right. Anik Mishra, a YouTube growth strategist, told CNBC, in recent years, videos best watched on TV rather than mobile devices have surged in popularity as YouTube has taken over more connected TV viewing, rivaling subscription streaming services such as Netflix and Disney+. Creators say Alphabet-owned platform has responded by favoring longer videos, often exceeding 30 minutes. That shift happens higher production value and bigger investment from creators. It also means the potential to earn more money. Since 2021, YouTube has paid out over $100 billion to creators. Since 2021, it's 2026. Since 2021, YouTube has paid out over $100 billion to creators. If you like to talk, if you have anything you're passionate about or knowledgeable about, go ahead and post, bro. Just post. You on YouTube right now watching this video. You might be in a live like Zero and Dan, or you might be somebody else, bro, watching the replay. Go ahead and post on YouTube, bro. Just give yourself a chance. Since 2021, YouTube has paid out over $100 billion to creators in the last 5 years. An increasing share of money is flowing to those producing content for bigger screens, YouTube said. The number of channels earning more than $100,000 from TV screens jumped 45% year over year, the company reported. Regardless, the success on the platform remains the simple task of getting viewers through the door, and strategists maintain that they are best equipped to optimize creators' videos. The reasons that people pay top dollar is because we have been doing it for the longest, and we have the best success rate, Galloway said. Our average increase in views year after year, so on and so on after us, is 350%. Sell that business, Galloway. The YouTube whisperer. Galloway's interest in consulting in YouTube began out of self-interest. He started posting YouTube videos of his own in 2006, just a year after his service began, and wanted to figure out why certain videos went viral so he can gain popularity, he told CNBC. Within a few years, Galloway's search for ingredients of virality became the subject of his videos. He began creating self-dubbed YouTube masterclass videos, such as how Peter McKinnon gained 1 million subscribers in under 1 year, or how Mr. Beast blew up, how he grew his YouTube channel. Galloway grew his channel to about 500,000 subscribers, and the videos got Donaldson's attention. Galloway began working directly for Donaldson, providing him with strategy ideas. Donaldson is now the undisputed king of YouTube with 483 million subscribers. Crazy. Galloway worked with Riddell from 2021 through January of this year, encouraging him to change his focus of daily vlogs to bigger concept videos that pulled in more viewers. He was like, you need to make videos that anybody can enjoy, Riddell said. A lot of my videos were personal joke after personal joke, right after the outro. If you watched it and you didn't know me and my jokes, you'd be in like, what am I watching? After years of plateauing at roughly 3 million subscribers, Riddell saw his subscriber number begin to soar. Today, Riddell is the largest sports-focused creator on YouTube with more than 41 million subscribers. Galloway's secrets often center around two simple concepts: headline and thumbnail image. We will deliberate a title, just one title, for like 30 minutes, said Yang, who's worked with Galloway since early 2022. Changing a couple of words in the title can have a huge impact on how the actual video does. Galloway has a staff of 7 people who analyze what's working on YouTube and how to create the best content target to perform well on the platform. He also owns 3 other companies, including one, Upright Media, that helps with the production of editing his videos. Galloway's largest client have daily Slack communication with his team to discuss thumbnails and run detailed diagnostics of video performance. What's the return on the investment? At the peak, Galloway said that he has a wait list of 5,000 people and was able to work with about 10 clients at the time. His services aren't cheap. Galloway typically charges a flat rate fee starting at $15,000 a month. These folks just robbing you. They robbing you to tell you, put a red arrow in your thumbnail. When I look at your analytics, they usually drop off at 3 minutes. What do you usually say at 3 minutes? Make sure y'all like the video, y'all. Maybe you should stop saying like the video, y'all, around 3 minutes. He getting $15,000 a month for that. Put the most interesting stuff of the video in the first 7 seconds of the video, and then put words in the captions. Insert the captions yourself using that AI generator. He getting $15,000 for that. He said rates can go considerably higher depending on the project. The price gets clients full-time service in the weeds with you every day. It was like, oh my gosh, we're about to pay a big amount of money for this unknown factor. Will we ever get a return? Said Galante of the turtle of the turtle like wildlife videos. That's funny. Strategist Mishra said he works primarily with the business owners who have built YouTube channels around their products or services. He said he charges between $1,500 and $12,000 a month, depending on how much work he takes on, and that creators who hire him have already figured out the basics on their own and have hit a ceiling. Mishra said his advice often is to study what is already working in the current niche and replicate it. Copy and taste. That's funny. Copy and taste. It's very important that you have some kind of unique range, but make sure your formatting of the videos, the pacing of everything is very similar to an outlier idea that is already proven in the niche. And while these strategists can't promise guarantee subscribers or views, they say their value lays in the familiarity with the platform rewards. Quote unquote, what I do is promise you knowledge, and hopefully with knowledge, growth comes next, said Mario Jose, who spent nearly 3 years as retention director for Mr. Beast. The algorithm will just reward what people want to watch. Through the highest level of advisory services can turn thousands of dollars. An initial call with YouTube coach can cost as little as $250, Joe said. He described next level as a service as a consultant, quote unquote, someone who is providing a service but not actually helping a creative to implement it. That's Joe's role today, he said. The final rung is a pure strategist, the role that Joe's had when he was working with Mr. Beast, he said, and rung Galloway falls into. Now, it's just not like you're telling the creator to execute the knowledge, you're applying the knowledge, Joe said. You leave notes on the videos, you can go through the ideation process, and when there's 100 ideas on the table, you look at them, you think about them, and you might even come up with ideas. So that's what a strategist does. They have the expertise. I think the biggest thing in life, bro, when it comes to making money, like with an idea, the biggest thing in anything is to sell yourself, bro. Like, you really have to sell yourself of like, you need this. This is important. He's doing a great job of selling himself and stuff like. It's just sometimes I just look right through it. I ain't gonna hold you. YouTube evolving trends for YouTube's most popular creators. The platform offers some consulted ideas like services for free, including thumbnail art guidance, guest services, and suggestions for video introductions, according to Reed Fernandez, a strategic partner for YouTube's top creators since 2021. Fernandez has had several hundred strategic partner managers for YouTube around the world who focus on the top 10% of YouTube creators. Fernandez's specific team works with about 100 creators in the US, he said. Some of the clientele include Brittany Broski, Dude Perfect, and Alexis Earl. Fernandez's team typically approaches creators it wants to help, based on the perceived growth of the growth opportunity, based on the perceived growth opportunity of the platform, Fernandez says. That makes the partnership beneficial for both YouTube and an individual creator, boosting overall engagement on the site, quote unquote. We're looking for things like, do you see them growing a lot over year? We think that they're a big bet and we should try to get them put out full force and behind them to succeed on the platform, said Fernandez. Beyond consultant services, YouTube also connects some of these creators with speaking events and press junkets to extend the reach and boost awareness. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. This is worth the money. This is worth the money. Can you help book me for events? Can you help book me for this or that? Can you get me on the press run, everything like that? Because that's extra money outside of just video money. I would pay someone for that. I ain't gonna lie. I would pay someone for that. Not gonna hold you, especially when you get busy as Mr. Beast and stuff like that. Fernandez's team can offer insider tips on monetization. He said he used the example of a creator whose video were consistently under 8-minute threshold to qualify for mid-roll advertisements. Making their video just 30 seconds longer, she told the creator can make a significant difference in their earnings. But even with YouTube's internal support, many creators still turn to outside strategics to go deeper on the technical side. When a viewer clicks on a YouTube video, watches it through, shares it, and leaves a comment, YouTube registers that as a positive signal of the interest. Videos that consistently generate those responses get surfaced more broadly and pushed to the homepage, into recommendations, and in front of new audiences. Joe said the expertise sits specifically with retention, understanding not just whether a video performs, but exactly when a video viewers stop watching and why. YouTube Studio, the backend dashboard that gives creators detailed statistics on their content, includes a retention chart that tracks audience drop-off. YouTube strategists use the data to inform everything from pacing decisions to keeping the viewer engaged until the end of the video. Gabriel LeBlanc-Picard, co-founder of the Upload Strategy and the former head of ideation for Mr. B, said simplicity is the most reliable formula for success on the program. Quote unquote, dim it down like a 6-year-old can understand it, he said. People don't want to watch something that's complicated, even with the language that you use. During his time with Mr. Beast, LeBlanc Picard said he filtered through roughly 10,000 ideas, constantly looking for concepts that could expand the channel's audience. One challenge he was given: attract more female viewers to a channel whose fan base has been described as mostly quote unquote 11-year-old boys. His answer was to develop a video about being stranded in the woods with an ex-girlfriend. A video titled How to Survive 30 Days Stranded with Your Ex Win $250,000 was posted in March and has already surpassed 120 million views. Goodness gracious. At the end of the day, you're making the content for the people, LeBlanc Picard said. The algorithm will reward what people want to watch. And there you have it. Lots of words to say the algorithm will reward what people want to watch. I'm going to talk about this Lane Kiffin thing real quick, bro. I'm going to pull it up, man. I don't have an article or anything like that on it. I'm going to just do it like this. Let me see. I'm going to pull up this photo from the Clarion Ledger. Shout out to the CEO, my people. Interesting stuff. All of this helpfulness is just tax write-offs. Exactly, bro. So you feel me? YouTube also pushes streamers in certain directions for the most beneficial pushes. Facts. I just think Mr. Beast is a plant. Interesting stuff. That's definitely a lot of money they're giving out. Y'all get it. Y'all see it, man. It's crazy. All right, let's talk about this Kiffin thing. So I ain't going to talk about this too long. I don't expect to. Lane Kiffin, for those of you who didn't see it, he recently did an interview with Vanity Fair, and he was talking about being at LSU now. And he said one of the things that was difficult for him while recruiting at Ole Miss is with black recruits, their parents would be hesitant of sending their kids off to Mississippi because of the state's racial reputation and their history. And then I can tell you, as someone who grew up in the South, everything like that, I lived in Mississippi for a couple of years. But before then, when I was just in college, and I went to Ole Miss's campus specifically for the Southeastern Journalism Conference, the weekend that changed my life, by the way. Like, I won an award that like kicked off everything for me in my career. But like, that campus just feels like slavery, bro. The Ole Miss campus feels like slavery, dog. Like, it's literally so uncomfortable as a black person over there. Like, it feels like it's when you step out the car, someone gonna say, "Boy, what you doing, boy? what you doing here, boy? Like, that's what it feels like, dog. And so I understand what Lane Kiffin is saying right there with Ole Miss and their racist history and being the rebels and everything like that. At the same time, bro, you went to LSU. You stayed in the SEC. And as a black man from the South, I can assure you, majority, if not all, of the SEC schools, bro, are like racist or have a racist history and stuff like that. So it was just weird that Lane Kiffin was like, oh yeah, man, there was racist at Ole Miss, but now I'm glad to be at LSU where that's not necessarily the case. It's about the culture and going back to this thing of like you have to sell yourself, right? Like these advisors are getting $15,000 a month to tell people to put a red arrow in their thumbnails on YouTube. And they're making it sound more important than like what it is because you have to sell yourself. Like as a college football coach or a college coach, period, you have to sell yourself to recruit kids constantly to your program. So of course he's going to be like, oh yeah, it's so much better now at LSU. I don't have to worry about it. And the Tigers, the nickname of the Tigers, the mascot of the Tigers is based off of some Confederate stuff. So it's literally like the same thing, bro, just a different font. It's like racism with in cursive, right? Instead of just writing racism in Times New Roman, you're writing it with a little cursive thing and stuff like that. So that's how I feel about the Lane Kiffin situation. I just think it's what he said about Ole Miss was true, but it's just like you're still in kind of places with racist history. So it's like what are we doing right now, bro? I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say that because a lot of people have been talking about it, and I was like, I feel like I qualified to speak on it because I lived in Mississippi, and I remember the first time I went to Ole Miss. When I lived in Mississippi, I didn't have no problems with like just overt racism. And someone broke it down because I lived in like the Jackson area. I lived in Byram, which is 15 minutes south of Jackson, and someone was like, well, it's a huge difference between Jackson and the rest of like the Mississippi, like the state. So I think maybe since I was in a mostly black area of Jackson and stuff like that, Byram, I didn't experience any like overt racism. But I do remember as a student in college visiting Ole Miss, specifically out in Oxford, which is a couple of hours away from Jackson. And yeah, it was an experience for sure. And we even walked through one of the dorms while we were there. And we were just like knocking on people's doors to see who was going to like let us in and just kick it with them. And these dudes were playing Future. So we were like, oh, this should be cool. They were playing like Mask Off. This is 2017, by the way. And so we walk in, they playing 2K and some white dudes. And but we walk in and like behind their bed, they got this big old Confederate flag taking up like the whole wall. Like on some like Atlanta stuff, bro. Like, hold on, Atlanta FX Confederate flag. Like on some Atlanta stuff, bro. Like, I promise you. And it's funny because like a couple years later or like a year later on Atlanta, they showed this exact thing, dog. And I was like, bruh, this is exactly what happened to us. And we was just like, what? We was like, what is and they were just talking to us like all normally and stuff like that. And we was like, all right, bro. We was there for like 20 minutes. We were there for a little minute. And they just had this on the wall, bro. It was so like surrealistic. So yeah, that's Ole Miss for sure. It definitely still feels weird. But like Jackson was cool. Jackson, Mississippi was cool. I had no problems in Jackson. Except for with a particular football coach who like this is joking guys. That's somewhat. Let's move on. Upshot league. Did you guys know about the Upshot league? I didn't know about the Upshot league. It's a league. It's kind of like, it feels like it's almost like the WNBA G League. A lot of people talk about the WNBA needing the G League, including myself, like just to have a player pool, like kids. So the women who like aren't in the league at the time can get some run, can keep their legs warm and stay in America while doing it. I like this idea for the league. And The rosters look nice, bro. Look at this. Lindsey Pullum. Come on, man. AD Durer. Oh, he wasn't going. So did AD Durer change her name back to her previous name or their previous name? Excuse me, my bad. Tamika Catchings, what did she do? Tamika Catchings, Cheryl Miller, Ann Myers, 3 legends, 1 league. What, they coaching? Oh, they're investors. I was about to say, they coaches? These some legendary folks, man. But yeah, the rosters look really nice. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they got shout out Lindsey Pullum. They have Diamond Johnson on the Greensboro team. I think Deja Kelly's also on the team too. They have some nice rosters, dude. Let me see. Do they have here's a roster right here. Diamond Johnson, Sonia Morris, Kamara McDaniel, Jessica Timmons, Kristen Williams in the league. Shout out Kristen Williams. Sahara Jones, Tayana Jones-Bell, Maya Hollenshed. Shout out Maya. Tashika Portia, Maria Gakdang, Amaya Joyner. Shout out Amaya Joyner. Jennifer Levine. Or Levine. Those are the developmental spots. So this is a full roster like the WNBA with 2 developmental spots like the WNBA. I like it. I love this idea for the WNBA or for women's basketball. The Savannah Steel. Dang, I'm rocking with this, bro. Ayanna Morris, Sydney Shaw, Megan McConnell, Z Spearman, Harmony Turner. Shout out Harmony Turner. Salute. Laisha Petrie, Ariel Colomb, Lauren Taylor, Q Morrison, Carissa Richardson, Olivia Cochran. Oh, shout out Liv Cochran and Alexis Parker. Dang. This is high quality basketball, bro. Upshot Baltimore. Let's see who's on this team. Name your team. Welcome to Nashville. These jokers, they said welcome Nashville. I said they already got moved to Nashville? Where y'all team at? Y'all ain't got no team? The Charlotte Crown. Oh yeah, we already looked at them. That who has Deja Kelly? One of these teams has Deja Kelly. Is that Charlotte? Oh yeah, because I was looking at Greensboro. I was thinking same state. I didn't even see. I think this is where. Yeah, they got Deja Kelly, AD Durer, yeah. Deja Lawrence, Quinza Fillmore, Reagan Richardson, shout out to Duke. Alicia Grissett. I'm so sorry, Alicia Grissett, if I got your name wrong. Deja Kelly, AD Durer, Diamond McCall, Irmer Nichols, Jasmine Roberts, Ebony Walker, Chloe Welch, Corey Lard, and Janae Sanders. Yo, my homie, bro. When y'all getting her back in America, man? What we doing, bro? Shouts out to my dog, man. Morgan Jones, bro. Florida State legend. Atlanta legend. What we doing? Eastside legend. You know what I'm saying? She was just on the Washington Mystics preseason team last year. She had a good season overseas this winter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get her back in. You know what I'm saying? Let's get her back in America. Advocated for my people always, man. Marcellus Howard, he was talking about playing in the NBA with Kyrie, and this was kind of funny, bro, because these YouTubers are currently on a run of trying to convince NBA players that they're better than them and they can beat them and stuff like that. You saw the whole thing with Austin Rivers and the YouTuber. Here's Kyrie with Marcellus Howard. Shout out Marcellus Howard.
Appreciate you being here, brother. Anytime, brother. Good to see you. Peace, brother. You allowed to say hello, bro?
Yes.
All right, I gotta make sure.
That man said you allowed to say hello.
Make sure, bro. I gotta make sure my cameramen are good. I hear a bunch of streamers out here, but I hear about the cameraman. They don't eat. Rome eats
veggies.
Oh, you know his body.
Vegan, so I'm just saying he should be eating tofu, rice, veggies, spring water.
You, Excel, and the Kings,
the greatest team in history.
I was gonna
wear Sacramento King Kuna for you.
They still wearing number 10 jerseys out there. Can't get over Mike Bibby.
That's crazy.
Now your man's came out and said, man, Bobby said Luka Doncic couldn't fit in that market.
But my thing is, Mike Bibby came back, so he's part of the community again. Bobby Jackson's back. The Chrissy's back. They're all back.
Like, I respect that.
All we need is one guy. I can beat that guy. Okay, if I play 30 minutes in an NBA game right now, what's my stat line?
Going against who? Who's your matchup?
Currently Utah or Indiana. Currently lottery pick.
Indiana.
Washington.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Washington, East Coast. Yeah, to guard me.
30 minutes.
30.
How much is actually impactful minutes?
So
Versus you just running around getting cardio, because I noticed that you do that often. Unless you're playing against your high school team.
I didn't drop my high school highlights. I have some more high school highlights.
High school mix this year, but of course we can expect the high school mixtape to come up soon.
Kids look my age, so it blends perfectly fine. They don't look your age. 35 minutes, 25 are meaningful.
Your plus minus probably a minus 15.
I'm
While you on the court.
I'm a screen setter though. So like when I'm tired, I set screens.
Defensive liability.
Well, how? I slide my feet.
It's just what God gave you.
So okay, I'm prime now. In my prime.
Yeah, you're prime.
25 in my prime.
You probably getting like 8 and 3.
Plus or minus, plus 5.
Plus 1.
Against the Wizards? I'm getting that ball screen.
Start trapping you, coming off that screen and roll. So like, hey, come get it. All you gotta do is pivot off that back foot. Once you see Cell go backwards, because if he's comfortable, he's here. His arms start.
Now I got BLS arms.
No, I'm saying no. I didn't say that. I didn't call him BLS. So I told you I broke y'all games down right in front of y'all. I was on Zoom. We were on FaceTime. I broke all 3 of y'all games down.
But if I'm here, I'm coming off the ball screen, right? I'm coming off the ball screen. They don't know me yet though. They're going under. So it's a little trap. I'm attacking the high hit.
Sweet. That's the thing. That's the problem.
That's
right
the
there.
Wizards. That's the Wizards.
You keep thinking things are sweet.
No, not at all. I'm good. I told you. I'm chilling.
Hey, that's what the one-on-one community is doing right now.
See, there it is.
Feel me?
There
That's a great
it is. NBA players beefing with YouTubers is hilarious, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you gotta think YouTube hoopers, they get famous off of hooping, and people like, oh, they so good, this and that. It's a reason you're not in the NBA, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it's a reason you're not in the NBA. And I feel like Lethal Shooter is the only one to give like NBA players that respect. Everybody else think they can legit compete with the NBA player. I want to react to one more thing. I'm gonna react to one more thing before I get Dan on here. If Dan's fine. I have mad stuff to even talk about and cover news and everything, but since it's so late, I'm not holding Dan that late. So I'm gonna just skip to one more thing, and then I'm gonna bring up Dan, and then we're gonna go through Dan's segment and stuff like that. Let me see. Do I have this somewhere? Give me a second, y'all. Be patient with me. Okay. That whole thing. Oh, I don't even think I put it down. I didn't put it down. I was protecting myself. Bro. All right. Do I even want to say this, man? We can skip it. All right, I'm gonna bring on Dan. We're gonna do it like that. Zero, he was on his phone in the chat, but he stopped chatting during the thing. He probably stepped away though. Knowing Zero, he at work and he stepped away. He'd be back because the number of viewers was still the same. So I was like, he probably just stepped away. Oh, there he is. Look, he said he here. All right. Coming to the stage. We have Dan. The man is in the building.
What's
Dan,
up? What's up, Rashad? How we doing?
Man, I can't call it, brother. How you feeling, man?
Feeling a lot good right now. All the spirits are up high as we speak.
That's good.
Everything is going a-okay.
That's a blessing. Well, you know, I got some things for you to react to, man. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Where we at? I gotta scroll down. All right, let's start it off. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh man. Here we
Ray
go.
Here he goes, Ray and Dylan Brooks, man.
Let's do it.
Oh, I think this is the first time Zero seen you since you shaved your head.
I appreciate it, Zero. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. He shaved his head, man. Grew a beard. I forgot, like, for people who haven't seen you in like a month, like, you probably look like completely different.
I know. All the people are shocked.
Right. All right, here's Ray streaming with Dylan Brooks.
Oh yeah, RIP to Brenda Clark, man. RIP, man. That's your teammate, bro. Wait, he's still playing right now? Like,
No, he was playing. Yeah.
Bro, this man Ray, bro. Oh my gosh. Why did he say that, bro? Well, I mean, he don't know English. He's still learning English, bro.
He's still trying.
I mean, cause he said he's still playing. Ray, you just said R.I.P. All right. R.I.P. Brandon Clark, man.
I mean, last season.
Last season he played, yeah. He was hurt most of the year. But man, fellow Canadian. All the guys, man.
Oh yeah, RIP to
All
Brenda.
right, so yeah, off top, R.I.P. to Brandon Clark.
Man, I heard about the news about Brandon Clark, man. That was so devastating.
Yeah, that was very random notification to get, and just a sad story. All right, here it goes. Dylan Brooks was shocked how good Ray was.
Boom! How much is that?
9?
Oh my God, I'm crazy, bro. Oh my God! I'm actually better than you.
Wait.
Oh my God! Wallah, you bumper clap. Another one. Oh!
That's like 6 in a row. That's for game right there. Oh.
I missed that.
Boy, Ray was getting warmed up, man.
He was trying the Nick Young thing, remember?
Yeah. Oh, see, that's a good recovery. You just repeating Nick Young. When you miss it, you got to say, "Oh, I was just paying homage to Nick Young."
Yeah, Nick Young, man. Sorry, Swaggy P is just old.
Swaggy P.
Yep.
So Ty Lil ended up calling them while they were out.
Oh,
wait. Hold on. By the way, yes, he said bomb clock because he be with Kais and that all the time, and obviously Kai be saying it. Yes. Also, R.I.P. Jason Collins.
Yes.
Collins. So Ty Lil, okay. Background for anybody who doesn't know in the streaming world, Ty Lil is a major LeBron James fan. He's like the biggest LeBron James fan. He Ray called him while he was out with Dylan Brooks.
What's up, Tidal?
Your little petite ass could beat me one-on-one. You gonna lie to him like that?
Come on.
I just beat Dylan, so you is easy.
Dylan.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen, Dylan. I'm only gonna spare you this time because you had the best season of your career.
Oh, appreciate it.
So I'm not even gonna talk shit to you.
Yeah.
Come on, Tidal. As always, bro.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Come on, Tidal. Wait, Tidal, call me back. Come on, bro. You can't be dick sucking like everybody like that, bro. Yo, he said you can't beat. He can beat you.
We'll see. You gonna run it back right now? You gonna run it back right now? What you say? What's your player type though?
You know his player type? Yeah. Shaq O'Neal, but skinnier.
Oh shit.
He got no jump shot, only post.
Just post on you?
Only post.
I'm like a Drew Holiday, like a Tracy McGrady, like a John Morant, like I got
all three? Oh, you're tough.
That's me, bro.
Okay. I'm me. I got my own player type. You know what I'm saying? You can go watch that on film.
Listen, the only reason I'm not gonna talk no shit to you because you just had the best season of your life. So
for sure.
I'm gonna let you have it.
It's gonna be one more year again. It's gonna be another year where you can't talk shit. I'm gonna run it back again.
All right, we gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna see. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna put Ray through a little workout.
You couldn't even beat Ray.
I know. That's why I'm in the gym. That's why I'm in the gym. I can't beat Ray. I can't beat friggin' who.
If you can beat me, you can't even beat Tony Snell.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
The Tony Snell shot was crazy at the end. I want to see this one-on-one between him and Brooks.
Oh wow!
But apparently Ray won. But yeah.
Oh, look.
Fuck you, bro. I knew some bullshit.
What you mean you don't fuck with it?
Oh no, that's terrible.
All right, so what's wrong with my hair though? Like, what's wrong with my hair? Like, it's a side, it's a cornrows. Like, why are you laughing? Like,
Hey, you know what? I know it. It's kind of growing on me. I fuck with it.
that's my boy Jalen, bro. I mean, that's how I know Jalen. I fucking Jalen, bro.
You gotta get the weave, the extensions.
Oh, you say I can say the N-word right now? Huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
I say you get the extensions, the weave.
Oh, the weave? Oh, you not? Look.
Oh, you need a little longer.
Longer? Okay. All right. Good advice.
You gotta be able to, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You a bad bitch.
Good advice.
I'm a bad bitch.
What?
Yeah, you gotta think like a bad bitch, bro.
I look like a bad bitch too. Yo, you just gotta find another 50K?
They find me, bro. I thought
another one?
Yeah, they find me again, bro.
Wow. Listen, bro. Ref, you fucking suck, bro. NBA, you fucking suck, bro. But guess what, bro? 100K is nothing to you, bro, huh? Help you out?
Yeah, help me out, bro. We're gonna go to China. We're gonna go to Taiwan this year, bro.
Anga, you're gonna go to Taiwan.
Yeah,
Yo, come.
Yes.
Lie. Well, oh, okay. Just let me know. I'll dance me down, bro. Me and you, Taiwan will be. They love you out there. You know what they call you?
Exactly.
They call you Jielun.
Jielun?
Yeah. They call you Jielun.
This is gonna be rush hour 4, me and you.
Hey, chill, bro. You're not Chris Tucker, okay? I'm not Jackie Chan, bro. You ain't no Chris Tucker. You Jalen Brown, bro. Hey, stay in your lane, bro. Play basketball, bro. Stay in your lane, bro.
You know, we better than them, bro.
I don't know about that. Who? Ha! What is the do for? Ha! Alright, my boy, you be safe, bro. I'm hit you, bro. Let me know about Taiwan. I'll dance me down.
Alright, I got you.
Alright, bro. Safety.
Man,
is a fool.
The Chris Tucker slander is crazy work.
Oh yeah. No. He Ray was saying, oh yeah. Jalen Brown saying they're better than them. Yeah, you gotta respect Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Both of them is legends, bro, in their own right.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks showing up iced out at Game 4 was crazy. To watch LeBron get swept is insane.
Oh man,
that was insane, bro.
That was insane. I saw that picture with Dylan Brooks when he was at the Laker game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Trolling, bro. So he kept calling people about his braid.
Yo, Yachty.
I got the CarPlay on my I'm in the car driving.
That's cool. Yo, Yachty. I want to show you something, bro.
Okay.
You can see me?
I see your ceiling.
Okay. Let me know I can join Concrete with this hairstyle. Just let me know.
Okay. Bro, you look fucking crazy.
You don't fuck with it? Like do I look at Rio? I can join Concrete right now because Concrete got all the dread because I'm trying to drink Concrete. You feel me?
You like you finna come off the bench on the Knicks.
Nah, facts. You feel me?
Yeah. Like you finna come off the 6-man on the Knicks in 2013?
Nah. 2026. Okay. So you don't look good?
Nah, bro. You gotta take that shit up.
What you mean?
It look like bacon on a grill.
You gotta stop playing, Yachty. What you mean bacon on the grill, bro?
I'm being dead for real, nigga.
So I can say it right now? I can get a pass?
The N-word?
Yeah.
Nah, that shit ain't it.
Yadi. I'm hit you, bro. Safety, bro. I'm hit you, bro.
This your boy, Dan. That's your
I
boy.
know that
Man.
my boy's trying to act like Jeremy Lin. He ain't no Jeremy Lin. I'm sorry, but Zero's absolutely right. He thinks he's Jeremy Lin, but he ain't.
He said, "Come
Big
up
Iceman,
against the
Big
Knicks."
Drake, OVO. Let me know if fuck with.
I know the back of your head was sharp and pointy and flat.
What you mean? It's clean.
Might be slow, Ray. I didn't know the back of your head was flat like that.
What you mean it's flat? It's not flat.
Flat, like you slow a little bit, like you missing a little bit of brain. You know they say people with the flat back of their head.
Wait, my head is not flat. What you talking about?
The back of it is pointy. You see how your head come to a point at the top?
Right here?
No, it's flat back there. I'm talking about go to the top of your head. Yeah, this pointy up here. You gonna cut the phone.
Wait, what you mean, bro? Like,
you need to do something, bro. You want to be black so bad.
I'm just embracing the culture. I cannot I'm trying to learn about the culture. You feel me? I'm trying to explain the culture.
Shave them whiskers on the side of your head.
Huh? You said what?
Hey, bro, did you know the back of Ray's head was flat?
Who are you calling?
Bryce. The back of his head is flat and the top of it pointy. This nigga been slow the whole time.
What do you mean I'm slow?
I'll call you back, Ray.
Okay.
This man Ben, bro.
Wow.
This man Ben.
This boy Ray's going at it today.
Yeah,
we.
Yo, anti-social suck my dick, gang.
Anti-social.
That nigga comes, yo, you know, he went in my chat to my
Ray
chat.
Keller is a dick rider, Leon house. I mean, it's not even my house. This is his brother's house. I know.
This is their house, gang.
Nah, Ray, you messy, bro. Fix my room, bro.
Yeah, hey, watch out.
Oh, he's talking crazy.
For those of y'all who don't know the context behind this is Kai Cenat brother. Kai Cenat brought the house for Ray and Tylil and all of them to be in that Clover house and stuff like that. He was saying, this ain't even my house. This is brother house. But yeah, that was the thing behind it. Ray made the little sis joke.
Oh, no way.
Boy, you better get lessons from y'all, nigga. I don't know what the fuck that top dancer you doing, nigga. That's facts, bro. Boy, you better get top dancer lessons from little sis, nigga. She know how to dance, nigga.
Little sis.
Bro, you can't.
Why you say that like, bro?
That's what everybody call you on the now, bro. But that don't mean that she is though. But that y'all
I'm gonna save him from this clip. Yo, Chad, look at that truck. It's a good truck. Yo, W's if you fuck with this truck.
Yo, this man Chris is wilding. He don't have a filter, bro. For the little sis thing, give context. It's a lot of context.
He wearing the light blue vest with the pink shorts. Oh
yeah, he rocking it, ain't he?
He rocking it though.
He rocking
Jeez.
it, man. Shout out Cobb County, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the context behind it. The context behind it was your rage. What was in this whole thing? He dressed like a floating device.
It's true. He probably does look like a floating device. He does
look like a floating device. It's hilarious. So the context behind the clip was that so your rage is like 20 in his late 20s. He's been doing content with Yana, who was like 19. And so this dude randomly, Bruce, dropped him off, was like, you trying to call this girl little sis, you trying to little sis your way into some cat. And he said, like, you know, rage had ulterior motives. So he said, that's little sis for real. So everybody kept bringing up all the clips he called her little sis and stuff like that. And that's where the context of him saying that's little sis for real comes from. Here's Chris talking with the agent about Ray.
Okay, double production. Okay. I mean, nigga, we don't need tunes when we have each other.
Go to sleep today. I'm gonna do this.
You doing what? I will slap the shit out of you, bro.
Chris.
What the fuck?
the hell?
Chill,
The
bro.
hell, Chris?
You gotta relax.
They really like their little brother, bro.
Wow.
They bully him like little brother. But yeah, so that's the thing. Everything. Like I said, I got a gazillion other things to do, but or react to and stuff. But like I said, we ain't gonna do that. That was all my raid content though. For
Oh.
Dan. That was specifically for you, man. I held that for a week, man.
I know. I appreciate that because it's been a whirlwind of a week. I'm telling you, man.
No. I can imagine. I can imagine, bro. So yeah, man. WNBA season has gotten started. Dallas has won. They won the first game, right? In Indiana.
I'm not sure. I did know that Paige and Caitlin were going at it. I think
Paige definitely outplayed her. I think Dallas won the first game, and then they lost the second game to Atlanta, the home opener last night. I guess. Oh wow! Look at this! Look at this! Wow! Tonight is a night. Tonight is a night, y'all. Look who's in the chat, Dan.
Oh, SSB. What up, man? What up, man?
SSB 0 and Dan in the chat at the same time. Well, Dan's in the stream. Wow, this is crazy.
That's
Paige
awesome.
did outplay Caitlin. What you mean? Let's look at the stat. Let me look at the stat right now.
Let's go look at what she did against Caitlin. Let's go see.
Dang, this is wild, bruh. They got SSB 0 and Dan at the same time. The last time this happened, it had to be like what, January?
It had to be at least January, yeah.
Maybe 2025. Dan, it's April. It's May. Dang, I said April. It's May. So that means you've been on the channel for, or you've been subscribed to the channel for 14 months.
That's
You've been watching
crazy.
the streams for 14. That's crazy. Yeah,
I know it.
Paige Beckers, 20 points, 10 shots. First of all, she won off that alone. 1 for 3 from 3. 3
Do better there.
The line, and they won. Caitlin, let's see, where's Caitlin right here? 20 points on 18 shots. She went 2 of 9 from 3. Ill. 4 from free throw line. She had 5 rebounds, 7 assists. 7 assists, 5 turnovers. Paige had 4 assists and 1 turnover. Paige outplayed her, bro.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 shooting. That's pretty nice. That's 80. That's almost 80%.
Paige is offensive for sure. Everybody is here. SSB. Yeah, this is crazy.
I know.
DDBB KD 2ZB. What's Ham? Happy Thursday, brother. Oh, you came for Chad's downfall. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I did the Chud at the beginning, but like for SSB, you know what I'm saying? Should we do it one more time, Dan? Dan, as a white man, you can give your perspective from a white perspective.
I will try to. I will try.
I ain't signed Dan up for this. He is supposed to do this. So, all right, here we go, man. Yeah. Chill. One more time. Remember when so I think this is perfect. On the eve of Iceman, Drake's Iceman coming out. Let's revisit the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. During the Juneteenth concert for Kendrick Lamar in the Forum in Juneteenth 2024 in LA. Kendrick went around in his red hoodie and he said again, he performed that like 6 times in a row to troll Drake. So for ChudTheBuilder, I think we can do one more encore for ChudTheBuilder. ChudTheBuilder today got arrested and he hit himself. He grazed himself. He Plaxico burst himself. Trying to defend himself because he's been waiting to hit one of these chimps, quote unquote, to delete one of these chimps. His whole goal was to delete a black person on stream. That was his goal. So I think he was personally on a self-deletion mission. Um, and now, like I said, he said Reese has been decent with the dream as well. Shouts out to the dream. Yeah. Reese has been crazy with the double doubles. You know what I'm saying? She's had a great time with the double doubles, everything like that. I have to salute that. Salute. Here comes SSB. He's a career criminal who's got some weird fetishes, and he now harasses people. You think he's done? I think Buddy's facing more than 25 years right now. I think jail was the safest possible option for him, bro. Because if he stayed on the streets, the more viral he got, and the more like people said they were going to do something to him, someone was going to eventually do something to him. And him going to jail, it decreases something could still happen to him behind the walls in jail and stuff like that. But he can. I feel like he's a bit more protected in jail than he would be in a free world. So, yeah, that's what I think.
No.
SSB said apparently people online are saying the police were monitoring Chud for a while and they expected something to go down. Yeah. Chud said the FBI was like questioning him and stuff like that, and he was trying to play like oh man, like the FBI is talking to me and the world and this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is right here. I found it.
People took all my phones. That is evidence of the crime of me streaming, me walking out, disorderly conduct. I don't believe that for a second. Anyway, so I'm talking to the fucking Fed. And it basically got to the point where they were like, anyway, listen. Like basically saying like, we got nothing on it. And after talking to you, we actually like as humans want to just give you this piece of advice. You're like, where this shit's going. Shit only escalates. And I do know this. I just have profound faith in the world that things might not go the worst way possible. Which is anybody getting hurt. I don't want to see anybody getting hurt. And they basically said, yeah, regardless on which way it goes, whether you get killed or you have to defend yourself and you end up killing someone, there will be massive riots. And these guys are basically in charge of preventing these massive riots.
I'm not listening to this whole thing. This whole clip is 3 minutes. He's looking for some sympathy or whatever. But this was right before today's incident happened. And obviously he's arrested now. He's behind closed doors. He can't say nothing. Buddy, ain't nobody about to feel sorry for yourself. To say it in a Christian way. Ain't nobody about to feel sorry for yourself.
Well, if he did something in the wrong, he did it in the wrong. So
SSB, he pointed up how he initially got arrested because he went to some restaurant. He ordered $400 worth of food. He ate and he cursed out the Indian waiter and then left. That is going to be another charge at it. No, he ordered $400 worth of food. They just brought out his appetizers. And then they kicked him out because he was being offensive to like the Indian waiter. And so when they kicked him out, he said, if you're kicking me out, I'm not paying. And then he left on stream and said, I'm going to tell everybody not to come here. I'm not going to pay when you guys kick me out. Like, that doesn't make sense. So that happened like 2 days ago. Like I said, I think this whole thing was a self-deletion mission for him. I don't think he no longer wanted to be on Earth. And this was his way of going out, of just being a crash out, getting as much attention as possible, going viral. Like it said, he said he lost his job. He's having trouble providing for and seeing his son. And he's been exposed for his past of kind of like, of the stuff that are personal to him. I think all of these things have embarrassed him. I think he's felt like a loser. He's felt inadequate. He felt like his life didn't matter, and so he's been on this mission to have his life ended. And this is the route that he went about it. It didn't work. Instead, he's going to jail and all that stuff. Dan, you said if he did something wrong, then like he's got to deal with
Yeah, if he did something wrong, you got to pay. You know the old saying: you do the time. If you do the crime, you got to pay the time.
And how do you feel about him using the hard R word to make people upset?
That's a little bit. That's out of my territory. But man, those words like that, words are hurtful. I mean, you got to remember that this is a cruel world that we live in. You got to be very careful what you say, because remember, if you say it, you can't take it back.
And he said it time after time and time again. And people were like, well, you shouldn't get violent with someone just because they said a word. You can't control people's reaction. What's your reaction to when people say that you shouldn't react physically to something verbal?
Well, violence is not really the answer, in my opinion. I feel like you can get all solutions resolved by just talking it out. But in this situation, I mean, he was in the wrong. He's gonna do his time, whatever they give him. So I'm sure this is gonna be a saga as we move forward. So hopefully he learns from it.
Yeah, no, for sure. This is gonna be a summer, because on June 1st is when the Carmelo Anthony trial starts, and you guys, anybody familiar with the channel, y'all know how big of a case like the Carmelo Anthony situation. I mean, how big the Carmelo Anthony situation was on the channel. Just with the comments, like I literally covered it like I cover every other story. Just read it, provided a couple thoughts in between, and that thing blew up. And then the follow-up video, and then all the stuff that I did about it blew up because the comment section, one person would comment on this side, another person would comment on the other, and they would just argue in the comments. It just drove the engagement up. And so that case is this summer. And now, like you said, this media coverage is this streamer who used the N-word to a bunch of black people to their faces to make content and to become famous. Is he going to get 25 years or more in prison? All of this is happening this summer. It's going to be crazy. SSB said, I think other white people were getting annoyed by him as well. They were, because they were like, actually, they were kind of the main ones where he was going up and he was like, these black people, man, I'm saying the hard R. And then they're like, that's not cool, dude. You can't say that. He went in front of the hockey stadium in Nashville and started beefing with them as well. You might be right. It was a self-deletion mission because he was going at everyone. Yeah, that's what I think it was. I wouldn't be bothered by it. It's not hurting me, but I have thick skin. A lot of black people gonna be mad. Facts SSB. Yeah, like I said, like I don't think that you should punch somebody in the face for saying something. However, that's not just the reality of life. Like if you say mama to the wrong person, they will punch you in the face. Like, it's just life. You can't say your mama to people. You can't just say whatever you want to folks without them retaliating. Dan, if someone say your mama right now, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna defend the mama, of course. You got to defend your family, but at the same time, I said this again: if you can dish it out, you got to take it.
There it is. So there you have it from Dan himself. And yeah, like I say, you already know my thoughts. I already done said them about 2-3 different ways and 500 different minutes, man. So
we got the whole party with Zero and SSB. This is a party.
It's crazy. He said that's my point, but those same people would do the same thing. And he said exactly, Dan.
I know it.
Yeah, bro. Like that junk. Like I don't even know if people like notice this, but I react to streamers on here, right? Obviously, I never reacted to him because I didn't even want to give this attention. But since he got arrested, I was like, we could bring it up. He said, on a lighter note, Adrian Broner's streams are fire. I will say this. The one thing I like about Adrian Broner's streams, I saw a clip of him with Dean the Great, and they were like going over boxing methods. And I was like, bro, this is fire. Like, he was like, if I attack you this way and you go this way, then I'm an uppercut. And it's like, this is what I want to see from Adrian Broner, like a world championship boxer on stream. I don't care about him getting drunk and trying to talk to girls at parties. I want to see a world class, like one of the best boxers of his time, break down boxing in a way that I normally wouldn't know because I'm just a casual viewer and fan of boxing and fighting. Like, that was another thing. He should stop drinking though. Yeah, 100%. Social media is giving people too much power to act a fool. Facts. SSB. Oh, SSB. Zero. My bad. I don't like AB drinking every day. Nah, I don't think anybody does. See his kind of life kind of tail down the pipe. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the best. You know what I'm saying? Have I tried organ? Okay, all right.
Okay.
You're out of here, buddy. You're out of here, buddy.
Anyways. So
all right, okay. Let's get to the Dallas stuff. Go ahead, Dan.
So I'm sure you've heard like a few weeks ago that the Mavericks have gotten 2 new additions to their front office now, with Masai Ujiri as being the new team president and the alternate governor. Don't know how that's going to work out. And then they obviously got Mike Schmidt, the new GM now. Yeah. So this is going to be a new trend for Dallas, going in the right direction. I have heard a lot about Masai Ujiri and how he transformed the Raptors into the NBA Finals run with Kawhi and everything like that. But since then, he's kind of been an okay general manager. But I do think that he's going to be fine in that regard.
Yeah, Masai has kind of like, he had that great run with Toronto, and I think it was good enough for him to never have been fired by Toronto, to be honest, because it's like, are you guys literally about to do better than this? But the thing about Masai, like you said, at the same time, he's kind of been living on that 1 year, and that was like 7 years ago. At the same time, in the same breath, if this makes sense, he should never have been fired from Toronto, because it's like,
Agreed.
He did make the move for you guys to win your only championship. And respect to Scotty Barnes. Salute to BI. Shout out to BI. Shout out to my brother Elijah Martin. You know what I'm saying? Former Dandy Dozen over in Mississippi. Sip boy. At the same time, like, y'all boys is never going to win another championship. I mean, y'all might win a championship in like 20 years. Y'all might win a championship in 30 or 50 years, but the Raptors ain't about to win another NBA championship in a long, long time. And so for him to set you guys up, to put you guys in a position to make the Kawhi trade and change the course of the trajectory of the franchise forever, I think you should have kept him on staff. Let me see. Zero said Masai makes decisions through building the team. Masai loves those 6'9" wing defenders.
Yes, he does.
Now Clay ain't messing with Meg. Maybe Masai would get him back into shape. I think Clay just old, bro. Like,
I think Clay is just getting older in age. I feel like
a lot of people were putting it on Meg, like Mace and stuff like that. Like, dog, you go through all those knee surgeries in your 30s, bro. Like, you're not gonna be the same. Like, I don't care how great you are, you're not gonna be the same. Masai, I think, isn't the best drafter, but he's money on trades.
That is facts on that regard. As speaking of trades, there is reports that the Mavericks they're apparently going after Kevin Durant, and I'm like, why do we need Kevin Durant? Why do we need Kawhi Leonard? We need to get younger. We got Cooper Flag here. If Kyrie's going to stay here, Kyrie's going to stay here. He wants to mend from his ACL injury. We all know that Kyrie and Cooper Flag are going to be the next 2 stars in Dallas. We all know this by now.
So who are you going with, or what position are you looking at number 8?
Oh, you mean at number 9? It's actually the 9th.
Number 9, yeah, they dropped.
Yeah,
the Hawks are 8.
I think we need a guard. I feel like we have too many wings, but at the same time, I feel like that PJ's going to be gone. I feel like Gafford's going to be gone. I think Najee's going to stay. I think Max Christie's going to stay. I think they've earned their spot on the roster. Nimhart is obviously going to stay. I think he's got a good, solid future. The other guy I think they have is Pulatsky. I don't know who his last name is, but he actually did some very good stuff for us. But future's looking bright in Dallas for the most part. They just got to build talent. And I think this 9th pick is going to help in that regard. I don't know who's going to be there at number 9, but I need a good player.
Well, the 5 through 10 is like kind of the golden part of this year's draft in terms of guards. Anyone from Darius A-Cup down. So A-Cup is probably going to go, I'd imagine. Wait, who has number 5? The Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Clippers need a guard? They have Darius Garland. Let me look at the roster.
I don't think they do, because if they do have Garland still long term, they don't need another guard.
So who would they go with? Would they go with the big? Would they go with Ade Mara, the Michigan 7'3" guy that I was like made a whole video about the other day, and I was like, I don't know how good he's gonna actually be in the NBA. I don't know if he's worth a top 10 pick, or if he's just like a lottery guy. I feel like there's a reason why a 7'3" guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like in 2026, in a time where like centers are more scarce than they've been kind of in a while, it's projected to still go all the way down as low as like 14, 15. There's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm skeptical about him. And bro didn't average 7 rebounds. You're 7'3", and you couldn't average 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But anyway, let's look at this roster. Bradley Beal doesn't play. He's stealing money. Bogey's a 2, and he's getting older. Chris Dunn is a guard that they have. Sometimes they start him. He's mid, respectfully. Benedict Mathurin, pretty average guard. Jordan Miller, okay, so that's pretty much it. And Darius Garland. So they literally just have Darius Garland in the backcourt.
They need to get a center.
So you think it's gonna be Brody? You think it's gonna be Mara?
I think it's probably going to be him, or they'll probably trade for one. Since remember they traded away Zubac to get
Zubac, yeah, to get the pick.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna determine on what the Clippers do, because the Clippers are trying to get younger, and they got rid of James Harden. So look what James Harden's doing with the Cavs right now.
Well, I mean, but they have Garland's, so like I don't think they're missing Harden too much with Garland, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
A thing that you do have to look at though this offseason, if you move on from Kawhi Leonard, do you plan for life after Kawhi now?
I think you have to.
So I mean, if you're playing for life after Kawhi, wouldn't you just get the best player available?
You could if you wanted to. I mean, but if you're Steve Ballmer, you probably don't want to wait that long.
Yeah. I just don't know where the Clippers are going with this. Yes, like SSB said, RP to Brandon Clark, RP Jason Collins.
Man.
Clippers have an old roster. I think the Clippers might blow up this team.
I think they will.
The Cavs are defensively weak. Yeah.
I was shocked that the Cavs won against the Pistons tonight. I was very, very shocked that they did.
I'm looking at this. Darius Garland is making $40 million.
That's a lot.
Darius Garland's good, but goodness gracious, 40 mil.
Not for that much, though.
He's making about as much as Zion. Shout out DG, though. Shout out DG. Depends on who's the best player. Okay. All right. Let's pull up the mock. Let's pull up a mock. The best player at 5 is probably going to be Darius Garland. So, I mean, take with that what you will. I'll pull up a mock right now, though. Let's go Yahoo. Kevin O'Connor. Oh, Kevin O'Connor's terrible. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I like Dai Banza from BYU. I like him.
Yeah,
I like him. He's a big guy.
He's good. Darren Peterson. This is bearing, Utah trades up for AJ. AJ, by the way, you need to embrace the Wizards. Like, that was literally the best possible outcome any player in the lottery could have. is the Wizards getting the #1 pick, bro. You have literally an All NBA point guard in Trae Young and an All NBA power forward in Anthony Davis.
Yep.
And then one of the best young cores in the league. And you're like, oh yeah, I think they have Trae. You know, I think he's an all-star. He's an All NBA point guard, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Pistons are too reliant on Cunningham. Pistons are offensively challenged.
They are.
Pistons are a #1 seed, but they're really a 4 or 5 seed.
I was very surprised. I was very surprised at the Pistons. I mean, the way that they've been playing in this series against the Cavs, I was very surprised that they've been neck and neck with them, because you should beat this Cavs team. You should be able to.
It's Jalen Duren's fault, bro. He just disappeared in the playoffs. He just disappeared. He was an all-star and playing all big mucho macho. Had the whole arena chanting Angel Reese at Wendell Carter Jr. Game 7, only to like go non-existent. You've been non-existent, bro. What happened to Pretty Boy Durant? What happened to the bad boy? What happened to the all-star?
Yeah.
And you want some money this offseason. Okay. Garland needs a guard at his side that plays defense. That's definitely not Darius Acuff. No way Peterson goes to Utah.
Peterson's a good guard, though.
Yo, I'm hearing people talk down on Darren Peterson in the combine. Please continue to do so. Please continue to tank Darren Peterson's value so he'd be available at 4 and the Hawks trade up for Darren Peterson. I'm just throwing that out there. Please talk. Yes, the creatine, his cramping, him not playing is so concerning. The availability, he has no availability. He comes up with excuses. He doesn't want it bad enough. Please keep coming with the excuses for Darren Peterson to drop in the draft. Clippers aren't getting him unless they trade the Washington for #1. AD doesn't want to stay. Yeah, AD don't want to stay, but AD needs to stay. Like literally stop being weak, bro. Like Anthony Davis, stop being weak.
Quit being glass.
You've been running from the grind your whole career, bro. You ran from New Orleans, and then you act like on the Draymond Green podcast in 2026, you still act like you don't know what you did wrong for the fan base to hate you so much. And then, okay, now you go to LA with LeBron James. They are trying to put the keys in your hand. They say, hey, AD, LeBron's getting older. This is your franchise. This needs to be your team. You can't do that. 40-year-old LeBron still has to carry you and the rest of the Lakers each and every single night. So they say, you know what? Since you can't carry the team, we're going to trade you for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is going to take the keys from LeBron. Luka can't stay healthy. And he got baby mama drama.
Nope.
This whole thing, man, come on, bro. What's going on? But anyways, AD, bro. You're trying to give up on the Wizards before they even start. You got one of the best young cores in the league. The #1 pick and Trae Young as your point guard. This is the best point guard Anthony Davis has ever played with.
Yep.
Trae Young's the best point guard you've ever played with. You should be so excited that you're playing next to Trae Young.
You should be.
And you don't care. You got Alex Sarr right next to you in the front court. You don't have to play the 5. Alex Sarr don't want to be a 5 either, but you're going to have to play the 5 anyway, Alex Sarr. You're going to play the 4. You got AJ DeBonsta at the 3. And then you have either Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, Bub Carrington at the 2. And then Trae Young. Bro, that's a squad.
Yeah, that's a good team.
In the East, the Pistons are the #1 seed right now, bro. The East is wide open. Boston's about to break up JB and JT. They're about to break up. The only thing that's keeping them together is the fact that Jaylen Brown signed for $300 gazillion.
Yep.
The East is wide open. AD, you are one of the weakest players in the history of the NBA. And LeBron James is one of the most spoiled superstar in NBA history. That's another rant. You talking about, the Lakers ain't valuing him because he broke the NBA all-time wins record and he didn't get the game ball. They drafted your son, and they didn't even make him a two-way player. He's a 55th pick of the draft, and he got a standard NBA contract. They didn't even give him a two-way contract of substantially less money. And they give him 2 years in the NBA, bruh. Your son. They don't need to give you no dang game ball for beating some obscure wins record. You got the wins record, and you still ain't got as many rings as Kobe. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. LeBron James, most spoiled superstar in NBA history. AD, softest superstar in NBA history.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but that's true.
No. AD is not soft. Well, okay. Now you get into the mentally thing. Because mentally, I think KD takes the cake. Mentally, KD takes the cake. That boy been running from the ground forever, bro. He been running from the ground, bro. James Harden. James Harden ain't running from the grind. James Harden actually a businessman, which I discovered later on in his career. But yeah, this is the first time I've seen the draft for the top two players in the draft class. Don't want to go to their cities. Jalen was never him, a defensive player who rebounds offensively. Jalen had a good regular season, but the playoffs are different. I guess that's the case. Said Facts SSB. AD injury prone. This what a hairbrush do when you understand bronze thumb. AD's personality is more Robin than Batman.
It's saying this.
Best offensive point guard. Is Trae Young better than Rondo? 100%.
100%, yes.
Trae Young's an all NBA point guard. At the time that Rondo was playing with AD, Rondo was playing with AD at the end of Rondo's career. I mean, they won a championship, so he still had a little bit, but nah, Trae Young way better than Rondo, like respectfully. I remember Rondo, Holiday, AD, and Boogie. Oh, that
I
Rondo.
remember that. I remember that.
That Rondo, that might have been peak Rondo. I ain't gonna hold you. Peak Rondo, and because I was thinking of the Lakers Rondo. Okay,
Because
peak Rondo.
remember, because Drew Holiday had to play the 2 with Rondo playing the point.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing though. Rondo could get you 20 assists and 0 points in NOLA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trae Young, here's the difference. Trae Young can get you 15 assists and 30 points every night. That's different. Trae Young different, bro. Trae Young, I still take Trae Young over Rondo. Prime Rondo. I still take Trae Young over him, bro.
Yeah.
My Knicks seem to unlock the way they're supposed to play. Someone said that there was a curse placed on the Knicks, and the person who placed a curse on them lifted the curse. And ever since they lifted the curse, the Knicks have won 7 in a row. I don't know what that's all about. That's some weird stuff. But the Knicks locked in. Cleveland. Oh, go ahead, Dan.
No. What I was gonna say is that I feel like this is the Knicks playoffs to lose, because I think the way that the Knicks are playing so far, I think they have the best chance of winning it all. If Detroit gets knocked out by the Cavs, and if it's Cavs and Knicks in the next round, the Knicks are going to destroy the Cavs.
Oh, you mean the Knicks have the best chance of winning the East?
Yes.
Okay, I'll because you said winning it all. I'm like, I ain't.
Well, not winning it all, but winning the East.
Yeah. No, I
Could
agree
you
with that.
imagine? Could you imagine New York Knicks going
NBA
into the
champion?
playoff, going to the NBA championship at the Garden with all the
Yeah.
celebrities there? Oh my gosh!
They had to go to the finals. They fired their coach.
I know.
They went to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 20 plus years and fired their coach. That means you have to go to the finals the next year.
You have to.
Or Mike Brown gets fired. Like Mike Brown could do what he did so far, win 6 games in a row, 6 blowouts in a row.
Mm-hmm.
If he loses in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Pistons or the Cavs, he will get fired still. It didn't matter.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's crazy. First father-son duo to get fired. He said Rondo with the Celtics and Pelicans, Trae couldn't touch. Stop it, Zero. Trae Young's a 30 and 10 point guard. What are we talking about right now, bro? Like, let's stop it, bro. Like, Rondo wins with 0 points and 20 assists. Trae Young went to the Eastern Conference Final. What are we talking about? Rajon Rondo was never the best player on his team. Trae Young's best teammate was Kristaps Porzingis. What are we talking about right now? Trae Young's best teammate was Kristaps Porzingis. Rajon Rondo, in his second or third season, played with Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray. Stop talking to me about what. Stop. It's not even comparable. Trae Young there's tiers, there's levels to this ish, as people say. There's levels to this. Rajon Rondo is not on Trae Young's. Stop it. And Rajon Rondo, one of the best point guards ever. Great basketball mind. Best. As a basketball player, he's nowhere near Trae Young. Trae Young will get the same amount of assists as Rajon Rondo and then get 30 points. That's the difference. There's levels. All right. The team is healthy. They were giving everyone problems. It was just that they got hurt against Golden State in the playoffs, and that was it. Yeah. That was when I really started liking the Pelicans, bro. That's when I really started liking the Pelicans, that team. And then I liked them when they made the AD trade and they had all the Lakers young kids. When they had Lonzo, Ingram,
Randall.
Yeah. I like them boys.
Yep. And that was a haul. Yeah. That
was a great return for AD. WWE Dan Hansen. It's a wrestling gimmick. The Knicks will destroy both the Pistons and the Cavs the way they play.
I agree with this, Zero. I agree with it.
Current Knicks team can beat OKC. It'll be hard, but they have a chance.
I don't think they will. I don't think so.
Not a chance. They can beat the Spurs because they beat the Spurs in the playing tournament, but they can't beat OKC. Rondo plays defense. Trae doesn't. That's true, but at the end of the day, Trae Young is still a better basketball. Like, the gap is so wide. Trae Young is still a better basketball player than Rondo, bro. Rondo is more of a pure point guard, while Trae was an undersized shooting guard who played point. Trae's an undersized shooting guard who.
Technical difficulties, guys. Dealing with the mic.
No. Don't go to that mic. This mic. There we go.
We good.
Silence me. If Trae's an undersized shooting guard who played point, it's like, why is he still leading the league in assists every year? Come on, like what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? Let's go to the statistic, bro. Like, let's go to the stats, bro. Let's look at the stats, dog. All right, here we go. 2024, 2025, because Trae was hurt this season. He wasn't even hurt. They were just tanking. Trae Young assists. Wait, what the heck? What is this? Oh, this is the postseason. Regular season, my bad. I was like, where Trae Young at? He led the league in assists. How's he an undersized shooting guard? He led the league in assists. Every year, he's top 5 in the league in assists. Here we go. Let's go to the year before that. Okay. Trae was... Oh, this must be the playoffs. No, this is the regular season. Trae ain't in the top 10. Trae must have been hurt that season. Oh, yeah. Trae definitely was hurt that season because he's not even on the list. Let's go to the season before. This is the undersized point guard now. The undersized shooting guard. He was number 2 in the league in assists. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. Rondo, as a rookie, was mature enough to handle 3 different personalities. Rondo was not a rookie that year when they won the championship. Rondo was a rookie in 2006. He got drafted in 2006. The Celtics were trash. Both of Rondo's first years. You know why? Because he didn't have Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen on the roster. It was just Paul Pierce, and the team was terrible.
Yeah.
We're not doing this revisionist history of Rajon Rondo and trying to make it seem like he's better than Trae Young. Like, Trae Young, the most undervalued, most underrated player in the NBA, bro. And it's been that way for the last couple of years because of narratives. Narratives get placed on somebody and it ruins their entire career. I saw it happen with James Harden. We didn't appreciate one of the best individual runs in NBA history for an entire decade. James Harden on the Rockets, we didn't appreciate it because of narratives. The narrative, he don't show up in the playoffs and he don't play defense. That narrative got placed on James Harden and people never respected the greatest individual run, one of the greatest individual runs in NBA history. I'm not letting that happen again with Trae Young. Trae Young, the things he's doing, bro, and if you watch him play, is different. Rondo's a good point guard, a great point guard, actually. One of the best point guards of his time. Trae Young is a superstar level player. It's different. It's a difference, bro. Who is setting the tempo of the game, Rondo or Trey? Who's better at setting the offense? All the things that make a point guard goes to Rondo. Okay, that's a good point. In terms of being a point guard, but who's a better player? Trey Young's a better player, and it's not even close.
I agree.
And then also, you have to look at the tools. You have to look at the tools, bro. You have to look at the tools. If you're playing, because ever since the Big Three came to Boston, Rondo was never on a team without like another weapon. Even in Sacramento, bro. Sacramento, he still had DeMarcus Cousins. Who did he have in Dallas? Dan? He had Dirk.
He had Dirk. He had who else did he have? Was Vince Carter in that one season?
Yeah, I think Vince Carter was on the team and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
And Vince Carter was still kind of a serviceable 3-point specialist at that point of his career.
I think we had Jose Calderon that year. I think
who was darn near an All-Star one year. So hold on, let me see. Dallas Mavericks Rondo.
I think I remembered what I think it was JJ. We had who else did we have on that team? It's crazy.
That was 2014, 2015. All right, let me see. We're gonna look at the roster. All right.
Yeah, I was right on JJ.
Tyson Chandler, Monte Ellis, Devin Harris.
Oh, Ray. Oh,
Dirk, Jameer Nelson, Dwight Powell, Chandler Parsons, Amarsa. I ain't gonna lie, this roster is buns. This might be the worst roster that Rajon Rondo's ever played with since he got it. This is it. And what did this team do? Rajon Rondo. Wait, hold on. Oh, they went 50 and 32. How much Dirk averaged this year? Dirk must have been still doing it. I know them last couple years.
I think Dirk might have led the team in points.
Hold on, let me see. Because I was about to say. So he still played with someone better than Trey's ever played with. Dirk had, he was an all-star. He averaged 17 points, 5.9 rebounds. It's not that it wasn't nothing crazy. He averaged 17 and 5. He didn't even average 20.
Yeah.
That's puzzling how they won 50 games. I don't know how they won 50 games. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I remember that roster so good, but yet that roster was so bad.
Hey, they won 50 games though. It's crazy. Undersized has nothing to do with assists because Brown has a lot of assists. So does Joker. Those are two of the best passers ever. You just talked about two of the best passers in the history of the NBA. Trey's always been injury prone, poor defense. There's nothing wrong with his scoring and passing. He's just a flawed playmaker. He's definitely not a flawed playmaker. He had to be the offense. He had to be the system for the Hawks because they didn't have anybody else, bro. His best player was John Collins, dog. Like, you had to think about it. Like, for an extended period of time, his best teammate was John Collins. Like, that's crazy. And then he had and then they brought in an all-star for him, a former all-star, DeJounte Murray, who played the same position as him. So, okay, of course that wasn't going to work. And then they brought in Kristaps Porzingis, who played 3 games with Trey before he got hurt, and Trey got hurt, and then both of them got traded. So I mean, Harden's a playmaker who's defensively challenged. Rondo gets steals, he plays defense, can score, but he was a better scorer. Rondo's a triple-double machine at one point. I'm not taking anything from Trey Young, but I have Rajon Rondo. Rondo's issue was he was never a great shooter from the field. It's why he was a tier 2 point guard for his time. I remember teams used to leave him open and dare him to shoot. This is darn near like saying like, because Rondo is the same class as Darren Williams. You know what I mean? Same era as Darren Williams and Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Like you said, SSB, like the tier 1 point guards were Chris Paul and Darren Williams, and then it was Rajon Rondo. You know what I'm saying? So this is like comparing Chris Paul.
They dared Rondo to shoot threes too. They dared him to shoot threes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think his career percentage from 3 was like 20-something%.
Yeah.
Which was bad. Bad.
No. He was bad from 3. But you know what I mean? But like his playmaking and defense made up for it. Like Zero and SSB are saying. No one wants to go to ATL. Rondo was a journeyman after joining the Pelicans. Yeah. SSB facts on Rajon not being a good shooter. And he said D Rose as well. So D Rose was in that era as well. Like he joined a little later. But yeah, D Rose. So it's like Darren Williams, Chris Paul, D Rose. And then it's, second tier, Rajon Rondo. And then you have third tier, Kirk Heinrich, and those type of guys. Shout out.
And then you will go fourth tier, Jose Calderon.
I would say Calderon was almost an all-star in 2008. Like I always think about that. Like the last people were debating the last spot in the Eastern Conference for the all-star teams when Calderon was on the Raptors. Should it go to Joe Johnson or Jose Calderon? Like that was a legit debate in 2008. I'll always remember that. And it ended up going to Joe Johnson. But Calderon was actually like a hooper. Like I put Calderon low key in that second tier, to be honest, with Rondo. Tony Parker. Tony Parker was in that first tier, low key. Like I would say first tier would be Chris Paul, Darren Williams, D Rose, and Tony Parker. Yeah, that'd be my first tier for that era.
I will say this about this roster that you pulled up.
Yeah.
Monte Ellis had to save this Mavericks team countless times because I remember in that one game when we were playing the Bucks, he had that game-winning shot against them, and we had to rely on him every single time.
Oh, okay. So it was like a Monte Ellis like saved you guys type thing year.
Yeah, because Dirk was averaging 17 points in that year, but obviously you got to realize too, you got guys like Chandler Parsons who was hurt that season, and Tyson Chandler was getting older. Then you had guys like, Ray and Devin Harris. You had all these other guys that were, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah, I'll say it like this. As Zero said, Calderon was debated because the East didn't have a lot of guards. All the good guards and players and teams were on the West at that time. And then Monte Ellis was a great shooter.
He was.
Mississippi legend. I want to say this pretty much to put a button on the Rondo versus Trae Young. Rajon Rondo can never be the best player on his team and lead a team to the Eastern Conference Finals. Rajon Rondo, Trae Young made people like Dwayne Dedman. Who's the other big? Dang, I forgot the other big name. Dang, I've interviewed him and everything, bro. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. Hold on. Alex Lynn, that's his name. It came to me. Alex Lynn. Trae Young made Dwayne Dedman, Alex Lynn look like formidable NBA centers. Trae Young made John Collins look like an all-star. Trae Young made DeAndre Hunter look like one of the best young players, wings in the NBA. Trae Young made Zachary Ricochet look like a decent pick with the number 1 overall pick. Rajon Rondo didn't make anyone look better than they already were. Let's keep it a beam. Who did Rajon Rondo make look so much better than they've ever looked before in their career?
It's a good question.
That's all I'm saying. So it's like it's levels to it. The roster was constructed so weird. Ellis, Nelson, Rondo, JJ Barea.
I will say that this Maverick team had guards that season.
Facts.
They had guards.
Facts. Oh, Raymond Felton was on the team?
Yeah, Ray was. Yep.
5 guys fighting for one position. Ellis was underrated, so the Mavs were his saving grace after leaving the Warriors. Yeah, it was. I felt like that deflated his career, bro. He was so sad about getting traded. But I mean, hey, someone got to sacrifice when Steph Curry got to become Steph Curry, man.
It's crazy that Monte had to rely on us. We had to rely on him so much that year.
Yeah, bro.
And we just burned him. We just had to burn him to the ground.
He a real legend, bro. Yeah, the Ellis trade. Yeah, facts.
Yes,
it's like Tito Jackson broke. He used to play Joe Jackson, his father's guitar, when he was at work in the gold mine, right? In the coal and the little mining factory. And he broke the guitar one day, and Joe Jackson didn't know that he was playing the guitar. So he came home and they had to tell him, they're like, yo, Tito broke your guitar. He said, "What, Tito? You brought my guitar? Let me see you play right now." And he played. He said, "Oh, these boys got something. Y'all boys get in the locker room. Y'all boys get in the living room. We making a band." And then Michael Jackson joined the band. Fast forward 50 years later, Michael Jackson becomes the greatest entertainer to ever live. Monte Ellis is in the backcourt with Steph Curry. You have to choose one. They choose to go with Steph Curry. Steph Curry leads the Warriors to replace the Spurs as the NBA's next dynasty. And the next trade after that changed the trajectory of NBA history was Paul George. Who knew Paul George, the middle of the pack NBA superstar or star, gets traded for a bunch of picks and players and young prospects. And one of the young prospects ends up becoming one of the best players in the world. And
SGA.
now he led the Thunder have taken it from the Warriors. So it used to be the Warriors. So it went from the Spurs to the Warriors, and now it's OKC. And that all happened because of Paul George. NBA trades, bro. One trade can change it all for your team. Continue to be delusional, fans.
And it can also destroy your team, too.
It can Luka Doncic.
Thank you very much.
The East was also weak defensively. So for a good decade, this era was the first time. So we assumed that it was competitive. Monte was my guy. The Mississippi Bullet. Baron Davis. B-Dub. B. Diddy. B. Diddy is one of them ones. Don't talk to me about B. Diddy. He's one of them ones. The boy used to go behind the back, throw it off the glass. I love Baron Davis, bro. Billups, I rate over. Oh, yeah. Nah. If you put Rondo in tier 2, low key, I'll put Billups in tier 2, bro. Because Billups, would you put Billups in the same tier as Tony Parker and Chris Paul? Like, Billups was good, bro. He was really good. Big shot. The Detroit Pistons. I don't know if he on the same level. Danny Granger, Batman. That's my brother. He said he 1.5 tier. Okay, I can see that. 1.5 tier. I see that. Yeah, Batman. Shouts out to my guy Danny Granger, man. Dan, it is 4:30. I took a nap, so I'm good. But I know you probably did not take a nap. So if you want to get out of here, you can get out of here. I'll chop it up with SSP and Zero and stuff like that.
Nah, it's good, man. You're good.
Yeah,
I'm good. We got time.
Okay. I'll making sure you're good. Hey, free Chauncey, by the way. No, just kidding. Don't cheat the game of basketball, bro. Anybody who bets on their own games, you're a piece of trash. Billups is like Jason Kidd. Yeah. No, I put Jason Kidd in tier 1 though. For his era. Jason Kidd was the era before. Even though he played in that era with Chris Paul in them, I look at him as early 2000s.
And Chris Paul passed Jason Kidd too on the all-time assist list too.
Yeah. Early 2000s, Jason Kidd was tier 1. Now late 2000s, like Mavericks, Jason Kidd that won the championship, that's tier 2.
I missed that one.
Yeah. He was older at that point and stuff like that. He got coach now. I asked people when we played the Mavericks this season, I was like, who was the first coach to make you feel old? And most of them said Jason Kidd. I think for me, it was Tiago Splitter.
Yeah.
Because I covered Tiago Splitter as a player. Billups messed up. He ain't been the same since joining the Blazers staff.
Yeah. The only thing I will say is that Masai Ujiri, our new GM, he's already said, look, Jason Kidd, we're going to be looking at everything with him. So Jason Kidd might be on his way out of here. He might.
I think Jason Kidd is decent, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, y'all had a Carlisle for like 20 years, Don Nelson for 20 years. I think that's kind of like just what the Mavericks do. Y'all just keep y'all coaches for 20 years. I like Jason Kidd for 20 years over there, man.
I know.
You want Kidd out already?
I want Kidd out. I'm sorry.
Kidd's IQ is why teams went deep when he played. Once he left the Knicks, even as an old man, the team went down. Yeah. Jason Kidd, yeah. I mean, Rajon Rondo was the same way too. What's in? Nate, what's in? What's
What up,
in?
man? What up?
I don't know which Nate that is, but salute.
Well,
Jason Kidd is working with what he's got. If players got hurt and no one solidified, it's hard to navigate. Yeah, Kid and Rondo, they were both like, he said, you see the sky win? Oh, shouts out to the yeah. I was shouting out. You seen that? Shouted out Skylar Diggins for that defense she was playing, and it was Tasha's debut. Let me see the box score. Let me look at the box score. But I really love that defense that Skylar Diggins was showing, bro. That effort was crazy. All right, hold on, let me see. SSB said, "What's up, Nate?" Gabriella Jaquez, 7 points. Rakia had 18, 5. She had 18 on 18 shots. Jeez Louise, what's up with this efficiency? Y'all need to get it together. 18, 5 and 5. Okay. Cardoso had 8 and 7. Sky had 15 on 16 shots. Dang, Sky, what's going on? Let me see. The Valkyries, 18 for Gabby Williams on 17 shots. This is ridiculous. Veronica Burton, 16 on 15 shots. The efficiency was ugly on both sides. Everybody in the early season, they waking up. That's all it is. What's up, Zero? What's up, guys? Oh man, they were hacking and not calling. Oh, okay. So that's what it was. They weren't calling. But yeah, I like to see Skylar Diggins' effort defensively as a vet. And that mismatch specifically after hitting the 3, like that was beautiful to watch, in my opinion. Natasha Cloud, her debut, 7 and 4. I like that. Getting our feet wet and stuff like that with the new team. And Rakia leading you guys for 18, 5 and 5. So yeah. Back to the Mavs, man. I don't know, bro. I say, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but this nice pick is going to be very interesting on what Dallas does, because we could trade that pick or we can keep it, but I would rather keep it and try to get the best player available who's ever there.
Let's go back to the mock draft. Cam Boozer going number 3 to the Memphis Grizzlies to replace JJJ. Number 4, Caleb Wilson. Number 5, Keaton Wagler. Oh, he's got Keaton Wagler going number 5 over Acuff. Wow, 6, Kingston Flemings. He's got Flemings going over Acuff. Oh, okay, all right. But this is like what I'm saying. 5 to 10 is the gold mine for point guards and guards in general. So you have Keaton Wagler in that mix. You have Kingston Flemings in that mix. You have Darius Acuff. You have Mikael Brown Jr. from Louisville in a mix. And you have I already said Acuff. LeBanon Phillum from Alabama. So you have 5 elite high-level guards that you can get in that range. So one of those guys is going to be available at 9 for you all. Darius Acuff, he's got him falling all the way to 7. He's got the Hawks taking Ademara. So he's got the Hawks passing up on Mikael Brown, and he's got him taking Amara. So here's Mikael Brown going right now to the okay. So you guys got Mikael. Mikael, like I said, he's one of those guys. He's an elite scorer, great guard, and he's got some size to him. 6'5". I like him.
Big guy.
Yeah. Nate Mint, I think, like Malik was saying, he said he thinks Nate Mint needs another year. But if he stays, he's going top 10, apparently still. Okay. I'm going a little. For Braden Burries was a guy that people expected to return to college, but he might go. LeBaron Phillum, this is my guy. I'm really high on him, to be honest. Alan Graves, Morez Johnson, Chris Senek, Haynes Steinbeck. I don't know these guys. Amari Allen, I don't know him. Cameron Carr, Henry Vessar, Malik Thomas. Oh, I know Malik Thomas. Oh, dang. If he fall to the Hawks, that's good. Rakia doing her thing at 18, 5 and 5. Trade that number 9 pick. That's what Nate said. He said trade it. I don't know. I think you guys
I think we need to keep it.
Y'all need it. So
because
yeah.
I think we have like 2 first-round picks in this draft, the 9th pick, and I think we have another pick in this draft.
Oh, hold on. Let Let me go for you then. Hold on.
I think we have the almost the
30.
late. Yeah, this one.
Got the 30 pick. So they have y'all getting two guards. Have y'all getting 2 guards.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. Ja and JJJ to the Clippers or Sacktown. I don't think Utah's gonna move JJJ again. I don't think they're gonna move him again. I think they're gonna keep JJJ. I do think you have to do something though with that front court. They have JJJ, Lauri Markkanen, and Walker Kessler. It's kind of crowded. It's pretty crowded. So it's like
You're gonna have Lauri play the 3. You're gonna have JJ. You're gonna have JJJ play the 4, and you're gonna have Kessler play the 5. I mean, that's not that bad.
That's too crowded in my opinion. Let me see. He said Ja and JJJ in Brooklyn because they definitely need the help. He's at package them. I don't think JJJ gets, but like you said, like I don't know. I think it's just too crowded, bro. Like Markkanen's what, like darn near 7 foot, ain't he?
Yeah, but can't he play the 3?
He can shoot and he moves like a 3, but like I don't know. I'm still kind of old school, bro. Like he too tall to
Well,
be.
me too. I'm just like, why not?
He too tall to be out there, bro. He too tall to be out there. But nowadays the game is 5 out. The center, the 7-footers on the perimeter. You see Cat on the perimeter, man.
And you see Embiid on the perimeter and Jokic on the perimeter.
Do you think Cat's a better shooter than Dirk?
I don't know. I think Dirk is a better shooter than Cat. I'm sorry.
It's definitely going to be some Willen and Dillon in the draft. 100%. It's definitely crowded shot, which is why they have to move someone. That's a good point. That's a good like he was suggesting the JJJ trade. So I was like, I don't think they're gonna trade him like right now. And I was like, they gotta trade somebody. But that's the thing though. If I'm the Hawks, I'm not reaching for a Daymara at 8. If you can get Walker Kessler in a trade, if Utah's gonna trade one of those 3 guys, Walker Kessler's a restricted free agent. I would push for Walker Kessler in a sign and trade. See if you can get one of those deals done. If you can't get Walker Kessler, okay, now you can a Daymara. And I understand the NBA draft happens before free agency, but obviously teams be talking before the moratorium period ends and stuff like that. They be doing, you know what I mean? Having deals done all the time. Zero said Dirk is better.
Thank you, Zero.
And Zero's a New Yorker. It's a New Yorker saying that. So yeah.
Thank you, Zero.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about that stuff. But okay, yeah. So that's what it is, man. It should be an interesting draft, bro.
I would keep that 9th pick if I was the Mavericks. I would keep it.
Yeah, I think y'all need it. Bro. Cooper Flag is he lived up to the hype, dog. I'm happy for y'all that he lived up to the hype.
Yeah, but Richard Jefferson was not happy about him getting the rookie of the MVP award. He was not happy about it. He said Con Kneppel should have won it.
I mean, it was a close race. Yo, SSB, appreciate you for showing love, man. It is 5:30 on the East Coast. For Zero's 5:30 as well, but Zero be working till like 7:30 a.m.
Shout out to my guy SSB, man.
Shout out SSB, man. It was good having SSB and Zero and Dan in the chat at the same time. Felt like the old times. Cat just started earning my respect, but Dirk, he beat the big 3 for his only chip. Yeah. Dirk did. Dirk's a better player for sure, but like better shooter.
If we're talking about athleticism, I think Cat is probably the more athletic.
Yeah, Cat's more athletic. I think Dirk's a better player, which is, I think Dirk's a better player, but better shooter, Cat. But you got to think, bro, like it's hard to think because it's like the originator versus, you know what I mean, like who follows after him. Yeah. And like I never seen someone like Dirk, bro. Like a 7-footer his size, like because Dirk wasn't just 7 feet and like skinny. Like Dirk was a bulky 7-footer that looked like his behind need to be in, and he played in the era of Yao Ming, Shaq, like where 7-footers the only thing, you know what I'm saying? Like
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett, you know, his game was more face up. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Garnett was shooting mid-range jumpers and stuff. Excuse me. But like the 7-footers were like back down, run you over, dunk on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the build that Dirk had. And so for him to be shooting threes at that size was just like unheard of back then, to be honest. So I think that definitely clouds my judgment and wanting to say that Cat's a better 3-point shooter. I think the game is just different now. So Cat was kind of like raised to shoot. Like he grew up shooting because of people like Dirk. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit different. Technically, Cat, statistically speaking, Cat is a better shooter than Dirk. But like from just a, you know what I mean, a logical standpoint, I think Dirk's a better shooter.
I think so too.
Dirk mid-range fadeaway was unstoppable. Dirk played in an era where it wasn't popular for big men to shoot threes. Dirk was unathletic, deceptive.
Yeah, those mid-range shots that Dirk takes. I mean, I started watching the Mavericks from 2010 and everything like that. I was on the tail end of his career and everything. But man, when he was playing against the Lakers and Kobe Bryant, rest in peace to Kobe, man. Oh my gosh. But man, him and Kobe went at it, and I was like, man, when Dirk shoot that shot over Kobe, or when Kobe was on the bench, and you know that Kobe gave him the little pat on the butt.
Yeah.
That was respect. That was respect right there.
Yeah, no. Dirk was bad, bro. Dirk a bad white boy. Like, and I know he's German, so people do that whole like, oh, he's European, he's not white. Nah, Dirk a bad white.
You know who Dirk hates? You know who Dirk hates? He doesn't like Dennis Schroeder. He does not like him.
Oh yeah, because he's like Dennis Schroeder, all like, you know, I run Germany. And Dirk like, nah, pipe down, little fella. Dirk different, bro. He get on that block, bro. I don't know, man. Like, shout out to Dirk Nowitzki. I ain't know this was gonna turn into a Dirk Nowitzki appreciation podcast, but
I know.
Salute. Ever since SSB said he got tired, something kicked off in me, and I got tired. So it is 4:43 for us, Dan.
Yeah, it is.
Let's wrap this thing up, bro. Let's not forget Chris Bosh, underrated. Oh yeah, Chris Bosh was face. He was face up too. He's like Garnett. Yeah.
Zero. One more thing too. Dirk is better than Chris Bosh and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. I'm sorry. Better than all three of those guys.
Yeah, Dirk not better than Bron. I give you Dwayne Wade, and well, him and Dwayne Wade is pretty even. He's better than Chris Bosh. Yeah, he's better. But Chris Bosh, I hate that his prime got snipped off by going to Miami. Like he won championships and became a Miami Heat like legend, but in Toronto, bro, he was a beast. It was the same thing with Kevin Love in Minnesota. Kevin Love in Minnesota was a beast. People don't even know. Like Kevin Love used to get 30 points, 30 rebound games. And this was in a time where like teams will score 100 points a night. Teams weren't scoring 150 a night, you know, where like a lot of people get crazy stats now. He was doing that back then. Like, and then he goes to Cleveland and he looks like a normal role player. No, Kevin Love was like that. Chris Bosh was like that. They were both like that, bro. And salute to both of them. Go ahead. Bro.
What I was going to say is that the 2011 season, that was our best championship run. But
that's our only championship run.
I know. It was the best one. But then we went to the 2023 championship with Luka, and then look what happened there. Got beat by Boston.
And then traded him because Luka wasn't giving effort defensively in the NBA Finals.
That, and he was drinking beer.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. LeBron couldn't do it by himself. He was stacking his legacy using Wade, Kyrie, Bosh. Hey, I'm not having the LeBron conversation tonight. Zero. Let's get into it, man. Let's get out of here, Dan. yeah, let the people know where they can find your pod, and we'll do it like that.
Well, shout out to the Next Level Sports Lounge. We get to do this almost on a daily basis. You check me out, check out our host Lloyd, our buddies Rock and Blue and Jesse. We talk about the NFL. We talk about life in general. With the NFL season just around the corner, the NFL schedule release is about to be out later today. So everybody make sure to check up on your phones and updates for that, and we'll be able to see what the season holds.
Yeah, that is actually why I'm on stream this late on a Thursday. It's because I start work late tomorrow because I got to cover the schedule release tomorrow night. So because of that, I could sleep in a little bit more than I usually do, or I wouldn't be on stream at 5 a.m. on a weekday. But yes. Make sure y'all subscribe to Next Level Sports Lounge. Support them boys, and yeah, appreciate you as always, Dan.
Appreciate you, Rashad. You ready to hit it out of here?
Let's do it. My name is Rashad Milling. This is Road 10K Subs. This is Dallas Dan the man. All the way from Dallas, Texas, as always. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. Nobody else told you today. I care for you. Shouts out to Zero. Shouts out to SSB. And shouts out to Nate for showing love in the chat tonight. Until next time, we are. Wait. Hold on. I skipped one part. Please subscribe and follow along. This is Road 10K Subs, because we are live or post original content on this page each and every single day, like I've done for the past 434 days. Dang. We are out.
Rashad, why you
anyway.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.